to change lives. I want to make an impact. Teachers might seem like somebody who doesn't actually make an impact in the world or change things, but that's so untrue. Teachers are the teachers of the future. They teach your kids' kids, and honestly, just the rest of the generations. Teachers spend lots of time with students. According to OECD, the average hours spent with students is 1,131 hours per year. That's a lot of time with a student and teacher interaction. Teachers have a chance to change and mold generations. They don't just walk in the classroom, hope to teach them something, and walk out. These kids leech off of what these teachers say, how they act, and they look up to them. Most people at some point in their life has had a positive relationship with a teacher, whether it be maybe even just a friendship or or a teacher that has pushed them and made them be the best person that they can be. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things about a teacher. One is the requirements. Requirements to be a teacher and the requirements that they have to meet when they are a teacher. Second is salary. And the third is why a teacher and why I want to be a teacher. First, let's take a look at how teachers get to where they are and what they are required to do when they get there. College. Now, college is something that is required to be a teacher for at least 4 years, but they can get 5 years, which usually just puts them in a higher pay bracket. Now, student teaching is also required. This is usually something that's required for either half a year to a year, it depends on the college that you go to. And it is just basically shadowing and teaching along with a teacher who's already teaching. Another requirement that teachers have to follow when they become a teacher is Common Core standards and state standards. Now, Common Core standards are the standards for the entire nation, and each state will reference those in their own kind of standards. Usually are exact reflection of what the Common Core standards were. They also have to keep the students ready for the next grade. They can't just hope that they learn something and shove them on to the next teacher. They have to be able to know certain things to even move on. So even senior year, they have to make these children ready to go to college or even the workforce. Teachers spend many years preparing lessons and going to school, but let's talk about how much they get paid. In Arkansas, the average teacher makes $48,218 at a public school, according to the 2014 Teacher Salary Report. Arkansas is the 37th in the nation, meaning we are one of the lowest paid of any of the states in any of our public schools. The highest is New York City, mostly just because of population. Now, starting off pay is significantly lower than a teacher who's been there 30 to 40 years. Usually there's about a 10 to 30 grand difference. In other states, it could be almost 50 grand. Pay varies also on the grade that you teach. Usually starts lowest at elementary and gets higher as you go up through the years. And the most, of course, is going to be college, which is required of a final degree. Teachers don't make a killing, so why do they do what they do? This is why I want to. First of all, you're not just teaching children. You need to give them a home. Giving them a home makes them feel safe. When they walk in their classroom, they don't want to have to put up a wall where they can't be themselves. They need to be able to reach out to you and trust you with their lives. Family problems is also another reason you need to give them a home. Some kids don't have families. Some kids are raised by their grandparents. Some kids are still in foster care. They need somebody they can look up to and somebody that can take care of them. They also need a support system. They probably don't get a lot of support at home if they have home problems, so they need you to be that. You need to tell them that they can do these things and that they can do something with their lives. Another reason being a teacher is you're raising a new generation. Teachers want to be in this position because they want to affect these kids' lives. They want to be there so that they can look up to them and change them and be a role model. Like I said, they have a chance to change the world. Teachers step into this position with kids leeching off of them, off their values, their appearance. Everything that these teachers do, especially at a young age, they want to be. In conclusion, teachers have certain requirements they have to reach, and usually they're pretty tough, especially college and even during teaching. They can't just teach whatever they want to. Second, they don't make a whole ton. They do this because they want to make a difference. They do this not because it's hard, they love the requirements, or they make a bunch of money. Teachers might not be everyone's cup of BF2E, but it takes a special person to be one. Teachers change the world. Now you have to show everybody over again. Close up.